As the clock ticked into the 56th minute, Real Madrid found themselves under immense pressure from the hosts, Atalanta. But it was Vinicius Jr. who stepped up to the occasion, announcing his return in style with a clinical strike that broke the deadlock and put the visitors ahead. Just 3 minutes later, the Samba star once again wreaked havoc on the Bergamo defense. This time, he turned provider, delivering an inch-perfect assist that set up his teammate for a decisive finish. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes proved to be the game-changing moment, securing a vital victory for the Spanish Giants in what was a grueling away trip to Italy. Those 3 points were a lifeline in Real Madrid's campaign and came on a night when the likes of Mbappe, Bellingham, and Vinicius all dazzled with their individual brilliance. Particularly Mbappe's resurgence continued, further cementing his reputation as a force to be reckoned with. But aside from Vinicius's standout performance, what other key moments define this thrilling clash in Italy? Stick around as we dive deeper into the highlights in this video. On their challenging trip to Italy, Real Madrid welcomed the return of Vinicius Jr. to the starting lineup after the Brazilian star had missed 4 consecutive matches due to injury. Alongside deploying Vinicius to partner Kylian Mbappe in the attack, manager Carlo Ancelotti surprised many by pairing Aurelien Tchouameni with Antonio Rudiger at the heart of the defense, leaving Raul Asensio out of the lineup. The Spanish Giants began the game on the front foot, dominating proceedings right from the opening whistle. Their aggressive start was rewarded early on. In the 10th minute, Brahim Diaz delivered a precise pass to Kylian Mbappe, who controlled it expertly to evade his marker before firing a sharp, angled shot into the net to break the deadlock. Buoyed by their early lead, Real Madrid continued to pile on the pressure. Just 4 minutes later, Mbappe once again threatened Atalanta's goal, but this time his powerful strike was denied by the home side's goalkeeper. After a shaky start, Atalanta gradually regained their composure and found some rhythm in their play. However, their attacking efforts lacked the cutting edge to trouble Thibaut Courtois in the Real Madrid goal. In the 36th minute, when Real Madrid seemed in control both in terms of scoreline and momentum, disaster struck. Mbappe suffered an injury and was forced to leave the pitch, making way for Rodrygo. The loss of their French superstar visibly impacted Los Blancos' pace and sharpness in transition. As the first half progressed, Carlo Ancelotti's side failed to create any more meaningful chances, entering the break with a slender 1-0 lead but facing a tougher challenge without their talisman Mbappe on the field. Just when it seemed Real Madrid would head into halftime with a narrow lead, disaster struck in stoppage time. Aurelien Tchouameni, the surprise choice at center-back by Carlo Ancelotti, made a costly mistake that led to a penalty. Atalanta capitalized on the golden opportunity, leveling the score before the break. The second half began with the hosts taking control. Atalanta came out with renewed intensity, relentlessly pressing Real Madrid's defense. In the 54th minute, Ademola Lookman unleashed a powerful long-range shot, forcing Thibaut Courtois into a spectacular save to keep the game tied. However, in a twist of fate, Real Madrid were handed an unexpected lifeline just 2 minutes later. A misplayed pass from Brahim Diaz took a deflection off an Atalanta player, landing fortuitously at the feet of Vinicius Jr. The Brazilian made no mistake, firing a low and precise shot into the bottom corner to restore Los Blancos' lead at 2-1. Riding on the momentum, Real Madrid struck again just 3 minutes later. Vinicius turned provider this time, delivering a pinpoint long ball to Jude Bellingham. The English midfielder showcased his skill with a quick step-over to evade his marker before firing a lethal left-footed strike past the Atalanta goalkeeper, doubling the visitors' advantage. With 2 goals in rapid succession, Real Madrid seized control of the match, silencing the Atalanta faithful and setting the stage for an impressive second-half performance. With nothing left to lose, Atalanta threw everything forward in search of an equalizer. In the 65th minute, Ademola Lookman struck again, receiving a pass from a teammate before unleashing a precise low shot at the near post. Thibaut Courtois, caught off guard, couldn't react in time as the ball found the back of the net, narrowing the deficit to 2-3. As the home side continued to push numbers forward, Real Madrid found themselves with ample opportunities to exploit the open spaces. One such moment came in the 70th minute when Rodrygo made a clever run to beat the Atalanta defense. Despite his intelligent movement and a well-timed shot, the Brazilian was denied by a brilliant save from Atalanta's goalkeeper. In the latter stages, Real Madrid shifted to a more defensive setup, dropping deeper to protect their fragile lead. This allowed Atalanta to dominate possession and create a series of chances. However, Courtois stood like a wall, pulling off several crucial saves to deny the hosts dangerous attempts. The drama reached its peak in the 90+4th minute when a dangerous low cross from the left wing found an Atalanta attacker unmarked just 3 meters from an open goal. In a moment that defied belief, the forward blasted the ball over the crossbar, squandering the golden chance to salvage a point. As the final whistle blew, Real Madrid emerged victorious with a hard-fought 3-2 win, leaving Atalanta to rue their missed opportunities in a thrilling encounter. In the remaining fixtures of the group stage, Real Madrid faced relatively modest opposition in RB Salzburg and Brest, two teams that pale in comparison to the Spanish giants. Salzburg in particular have already been eliminated with 2 games to spare, emphasizing the disparity in quality. However, the victory against Atalanta was overshadowed by a major concern: the injury suffered by Kylian Mbappe. The Frenchman's early exit raises the likelihood of a potential absence in upcoming matches, a significant blow for Real Madrid. Yet Vinicius Jr.'s spectacular return offered reassurance to Los Blancos' fans. Stepping up in Mbappe's absence, the Brazilian star showcased his brilliance with a goal, an assist, a key pass, and the creation of a clear scoring chance. Remarkably, he completed 100% of his dribbles, underlining his dominance on the field. For his outstanding display, SofaScore awarded him an 8.1 rating, second only to Jude Bellingham. Vinicius's contributions in the Champions League are nothing short of remarkable. Over his last 38 matches in the competition, he has been directly involved in 39 goals, a testament to his consistency and class. Alongside Vinicius, Jude Bellingham also earned high praise for his decisive role. Following a challenging start to the season, the English midfielder has been in electrifying form, scoring in 5 consecutive La Liga matches. His clinical strike against Atalanta ended a 12-match Champions League goal drought, marking a significant milestone for the young star. Bellingham's performance demonstrated his capacity to shine on Europe's grandest stage, solidifying his reputation as one of Real Madrid's key players. While the attack flourished, Real Madrid's defensive frailties were a cause for concern. Aurelien Tchouameni's error led to Atalanta's equalizer, and the overall backline struggled to impose stability. Atalanta managed 13 shots inside Real Madrid's penalty area, more than double the visitors' total. The hosts also recorded 28 touches in the box compared to Real's 13, highlighting the defensive vulnerabilities. Fortunately for Real Madrid, their 32-year-old goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois delivered an exceptional performance, registering 7 crucial saves to secure a hard-fought victory in Italy. However, the challenges are far from over for Los Blancos. In their next Champions League clash, Real will be without Lucas Vázquez, as the defender is suspended after accumulating 3 yellow cards. This absence raises concerns among fans, even though the upcoming opponent, RB Salzburg, is less formidable on paper. For Atalanta, the loss to Real Madrid was a significant setback. The defeat dropped them to 9th place in the standings after 6 matches and marked their first loss in this season's European campaign, following 3 wins and 2 draws. Once again, Real Madrid proved to be Atalanta's nemesis. Earlier this season, the Italian side suffered a 0-2 defeat to Los Blancos in the UEFA Super Cup, adding to their struggles against the Spanish powerhouse. In their remaining group stage matches, Atalanta will face Sturm Graz and Barcelona. A win against the Austrian club in the next game would virtually guarantee Atalanta a spot in the knockout stages. However, their ultimate goal is to secure a top 8 finish, ensuring direct qualification to the next round. Currently, Atalanta sit just 1 point behind 8th-placed Bayern Munich, keeping their hopes alive for a strong finish in the group. With a hard-fought victory in Italy, Real Madrid once again showcased the resilience of a top-tier team, even as concerns linger over their defensive struggles and Kylian Mbappe's injury. Meanwhile, Atalanta must push harder if they want to secure a spot in the knockout stages, especially with the race for a top-8 finish heating up. The excitement isn't over yet, and the remaining matches promise more surprises and emotions for football fans. If you enjoyed this analysis and the latest updates, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all the thrilling stories from the world of football. Let's keep exploring the beautiful game together.